is Top Fuel on the line now. Brandon Bernstein and Larry Dixon. But in the booth here, it's even cooler. Look who we got. Kurt Busch. I'll tell you what, this is always neat when you get a NASCAR guy in here. But a NASCAR guy who is having an awful lot of fun at NHRA. You've been smiling. Yesterday, not so good. Today, big smile.
It was a rough start to things. I mean, just the rookie blues. You know how it is when you go in with high expectations and you fumble a little bit, and it was all the driver yesterday. So we got that behind us, and today was a great day to go out there and make that pass and run a 6:53. That's only 400ths off pole. In NASCAR, I'd be outside pole sitting good.
You'd be there.
12. I am 12 400ths behind. It's amazing how tight the field is in Pro Stock.
So Dixon and Bernstein trying to improve and not able to do that. So the idea that you move up to Pro Stock of all things. I mean, you did say that Top Fuel was insane. So, but it's so complicated, man.
There is a lot of things going on in there. I mean, it's busy, but I think with the right education, I did it the right way. I really sat down with Roy Hill, went through his drag racing school, Alan Johnson, driving his Pro Stock car, and just trying to come up through and do things the right way. I mean, 10 days of testing, over 50 passes, and that's why I was so hard on myself on Friday for not doing the right thing inside the car. So it's been a blast to have today and get locked in.
But, you know, you picked one of the hardest cars to drive. I mean, the fuel cars may be insane, but to get the perfect run, to run that elapsed time, I mean, I'm sure they've gone through it over and over in your head. And we talked about Funny Car coming up, some of the drivers not being in the field. What was the pressure like coming up today? Because you knew the session was very good and you wanted to get that good run in that third session.
Yeah, the third session was key, and I was glad that, you know, we didn't have like a night session or something like that, because that would have been the money shot.
Yeah.
Then I would have definitely been nervous. But just working with the guys, I've got a group of volunteers. Having Alan Johnson really take me under his wing, that's been the best. And to have the Mopar power, that's what I thought would help me get in the show. So to be 12th, it's really neat. I accomplished something pretty special, but we'll put all this behind us. Tomorrow's race day. I'm starting to pick up all this drag racing feel on what it takes with qualifying, with racing, but I'm still pretty much going to get my butt kicked tomorrow, so we'll see how it shakes out.
I'll take a look at this. This is Tony Pedregon getting strapped in as Top Fuel continues on the line. Little comparison, Mike Dunn and Kurt Busch, career-wise. Why, Mikey, where do you stand?
Boy, that's a lot closer than I thought it would be, except for the miles. You got me beat on the mileage there, Kurt.
Yeah, but look at your mileage distance.
Yeah, I know.
I got a good sponsor with Shell to help me out with that mileage.
Yeah.
You know, Paul and Mike, Kurt, I thought it was very interesting here at the top end to watch as every time Kurt would come down the track, the encouragement and the welcoming from all the other drivers, V. Gaines, Larry Morgan, Alan Johnson, obviously, who's been kind of a tutor. John Force came down on his scooter to acknowledge him and wish him the best and say welcome and jokingly say, you know, this is the new face of NASCAR. He's coming over here full time, or the new face of NHRA, I should say. But great to see the welcoming he's received.
Well, Spencer Massey goes up in smoke. Langdon only runs a 4:21. Yeah, you've been very well received, but I think that's because you're obviously loving it yourself, that you're into this thing, not just visiting and trying to cherry pick it.
Yeah, I'm a car guy. I've always been involved with cars. My dad was a street rodder. We always had a 32 Ford in the garage. We had a 37, a 46, and we went to rod runs on the weekend if we weren't racing. And so just the hot rod thing, the NASCAR thing, this has been fun for me to jump into.